Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Okay, everybody, I am so sorry. I forgot to go over the other feature that I talked about previously, and that's open as a template. When you would use this, I went ahead and set up the different sizes of cards that I use, because when I design my cards, I actually decide which size card I want to make, and then I go ahead and open up as a template the card front, and then create my card, and then name my card, so, and then cut my card out. This is used for if I don't want to continually open up a new image or project, and then going ahead, open up the get the George and Basic cartridge out, set my sizes, and then design my card, and then save my card, and then go back, and the next time I want to create a card, I have to go back and do the same thing over and over and over again. So what I've done is gone ahead and set up certain size cards, and then that way I can just open up as a template, design it, I'm done, save it, and I don't even have to worry about the next time I go to do a 4.5 inch card, a 4.25 by 5.5 inch card, I don't have to go in and put all the measurements in again. So what I'm going to do is I already have a 4.25 template set up, but I'm going to create a brand new one so you can see how this is done. So we're going to choose the 12 by 12 mat, and I'm going to take off my aspect ratio and I'm also going to put on my real dial size, and then I'm going to go to my height and tap. And if you want, you can also get your size from here too, but I just prefer to go to the number pad itself. And I'm going to type 4.25 for 4.25. Then the next thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and click my overlay, and I'm going to choose my George and Basic cartridge because I know that there's a square on there. You can choose, if you're not sure, you don't have the George and Basic, and let's say you don't, and you need a square. So let's go ahead and click on the magnifier, your little cricket bug, and then we'll click our overlay, and we're going to type or tap in the word square. And then we'll tap OK. So now it's coming up and it's telling me all the different types of squares. So I'm going to go down until I find one that is just a square. You have the option of a scallop square, so you can choose that if you like, but I just want just a regular plain square. So now what my Gypsy is doing is thinking, and it's going to look for all the cartridges that have a square. That includes my linked cartridges as well as unlinked. That way you may have a cartridge that I don't have that has a square on it. Now this may take a while because I know that there's a lot of cartridges out there that have a square on it. So while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and let it do that, and I'll come back once it finds all the squares. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, there are quite a bit of cartridges that have a square. So, and the ones that are red are cartridges that I don't own. So I know for a fact that the George and Basic does have a square on it, but like I said, everybody may not have the George and Basic. So let's go to, I think let's go down to Planting School Book, because I believe that one came with your Gypsy. So I think there is a square on there. And I was correct. So the Planting School Book does have a square on it. And once I tapped on it, what came up was the overlay for Planting School Book, and it went right to where there's a square. So I'm going to tap on that one, and I'm going to take that one. I could have taken a Georgian Basics, but I wanted to try to pick something that I know everyone should have, because I do believe that that cartridge did come with your Cricut. So now that I have it up there, I'm going to tap on my overlay, or my menu. They're interchangeable. So now it came up, and right now it's saying that my height for my square is 4.25 and my width for my square is 4.26. Well, I don't want that. I want my width to be 5.5. So I am going to, because my square is already tapped and highlighted, I'm going to choose the width. And I'm now going to touch the number pad, and I'm going to type in or click 5.50. And then I'm going to click OK, or tap OK. So now I have a square that is 4.25 by 5.5. That is the size of my card, or the front size of my card. So now I want to keep this. I don't want to have to keep putting in all this information, and I want to use this as a design. So I'm going to save this, and to save, you're going to tap your menu button and tap save, and let's see what we're going to call this. We're just going to, because I already have one out there, I'm just going to 2012, and I'm going to do 4.25 card. I'll call it that. And then I'm going to tap OK. So now I have my 4.25 card. So the next thing we're going to do is we want to get out of this now. So I want to exit the program. I didn't want to go back that far, but that's okay. I'm at the welcome screen. So I'll just tap on my little Cricut bug and wait for it to load the Cricut application. And basically it's loading your menu options. And now I'm back at this screen here. So what I want to do is, rather than saying open and open that document or open that project, I'm going to say open as a template. I'm going to go down and find that file that I opened, or project I created, which is right here. And then I'm going to tap OK. So now, as you can see, I really can't move this. But, because I'm on layer 1. But I can go ahead and start designing my card. So, let's just pull from Planting School Book, and we'll put the little flower, and I'll add the heart and the apple. And I'm just going to put them right here in the center. And they are positioned inside the front of my card. Now granted, if you click on this, let's see, I'll click a little harder. That does move. But I don't have to go in and put all that information in again. So we're back on the layer 1, and we'll just make this bigger. And then I can continue designing my card. And then once I've done designing, I can tap on my menu button, and you're not going to do a save, because if you do a save, what happens is it will save this, and this will become your template. You don't want that. You want to do a save as. And I'll show you what I mean. If I click on save, it automatically jumps to save as because I opened it as a template. So you will have to give it a new name. So you can click either button. And believe it or not, I just figured that out because I've always done save as. So I learned something new today too. Okay, everybody. So that's it as far as opening as a template. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.